Hey, it's Space, and today's video will be Devil Union Asta against the Magic Knight Squad captains as of Chapter 313 of the Black Clover manga. This is a very interesting matchup that everyone has a different opinion on, so I'll break it down and tell you who would actually win. So some of you will be like, I know Asta's OP now, but there's no way he could beat all 9 captains at once. So I'll start with how strong Asta is in Devil Union. So Asta's first major feat in Devil Union is beating an ancient demon with ease. People try to downplay the ancient demon Asta beat by saying it's weaker than Lick's version, but there's no statement of this and isn't implied. Even Prime Lumiere couldn't solo an ancient demon. He needed a magic tool to steal more magic than all the elves combined from the ancient demon, which weakened it so he could finish it. With former Captain Leona struggling to defeat an ancient demon, it's safe to assume no captain could handle an ancient demon alone. Asta's second big feat is pretty much soloing the Supreme Twin Devils. With the Demon Destroyer, he could cancel the cause and effect of the spell that made their bodies fire and ice. With the Demon Slayer, he could easily cut one in half. Even when the twins fused and attempted an attack bigger than the Spade Royal Capital, Asta deflected it with the Demon Slayer. Then with the Demon Dweller, he could destroy the massive ice sun with a few black slashes. Asta did get a little help from Noct at the end when the twins figured out Asta's weakness of 5 minutes and tried to run. He stopped them and Asta slashed and killed them. So this is a big AP feat since these were fused Supreme Devils. So Asta in Devil Union is a monster. Basically all magic is meaningless as long as he can react to it, and because of Ki, he has extremely fast reactions. Getting hit by Devil Union attack is basically instant defeat, since full power anti-magic is just that strong. Asta's only weakness is his time limit. If you can figure it out, you can try to stall, but you would have to be really fast. Moving on to the captains, I'll explain how strong they are and explain how they match up individually to Asta before getting to the main fight. I'll start with Kaiser. He's one of my favorite captains, but he's by far the weakest. Holding off the ancient demon was kind of impressive, but Asta could easily erase his vortex, and because Kaiser lacks speed feats, Asta could instantly blitz him at any time. Next I'll move to Jack. Jack feats aren't impressive either. He struggled with base through 80% Dante, and the only reason he was standing against 100% Dante was because Dante was playing. Also, his whole adapting thing probably won't work against anti-magic, so even if Jack somehow landed a blow against Asta, I don't think it would be effective. But he's probably too slow to even do that. Jack definitely isn't at supreme level. Rill as a solo fighter feats aren't impressive. He was just watching 100% Vonica beat up Charlotte. Rill's true value against Asta would be buffing others with Twilight of Valhalla, but this wouldn't be very effective since the Demon Destroyer can destroy the cause and effects of spells. Asta could just neg Twilight of Valhalla, so Rill couldn't do much against Asta. Charlotte had good feats against Vonica and Magicula because only they had curse warding magic, and Charlotte had anti-curse magic. Charlotte struggled against just 100% blood magic, which means she isn't supreme level either. Asta could easily destroy her too. Dorothy's dream world is OP, but since Asta has Yami's katana and can do an anti-magic version of Dimension Slash, like he used against Noct, Asta should be able to break out of Glamour World anytime he wants to, and we know Dorothy isn't strong outside of it, so Asta could clap her too. William is interesting because Zenon low-key implies William could have beat him if he stopped protecting the Golden Dawn, but this is when Zenon limit was 80%. So in combat, William isn't doing much against Asta either, but his support skills like healing and being able to suck the other captain's magic can help in a team fight. So now down to the key players. Yami outscaled 80% Dante and only couldn't solo him because of Dante's regeneration, and we know even if Asta outscales him, with his 5 out of 5 minute limit surpassing, he could close the gap. I think his Dimension Slash is the biggest threat to Devil Union besides the time limit. His death thrust would be something Asta would have to watch out too, especially since it's faster, and because we don't know how good Asta's durability is. Fuegoleon is interesting because we haven't seen him get serious post time skip, but Salamander is bigger than ever and was one-shotting low-ranking devils. We know he possibly could have and get Saint Stage, and if he does, his Saint Stage would be greater than Yuno's and Noel's. And with Saint Stage, you could probably tear Devil Union off of Asta, like Noel tore 100% off of Vonica. But this is hypothetical, so it's not fair to put this Fuegoleon in this fight. The MVP of the captains is Nozel at the moment. Nozel could instantly overpower Magicula, something Amp, Noel, Luck, Gaj, and Rill had to team up to do. His Mercury could easily overpower Magicula's still Amp body in 2 panels. Magicula, even at 1/3 strength, was still supreme devil level, and Nozel didn't break a sweat and didn't go all out either. Nozel's speed and Mercury control could definitely give Asta trouble and give the other captains an opening. His AP should be enough to damage Asta too. So the scenario is the captains have no intel on Devil Union Asta, and Asta starts attacking them with the intent to kill. Since there's 9 captains, I think Asta would start with a bunch of black slashes, and I think this would be enough to end Kaiser because Kaiser lacks speed feats and anti-magic negs their ability. Jack would go down too because of his lack of speed, since Lilith could land a blow on him. After this, Fuegoleon would tell Dorothy to buy the rest of them time so they could come up with a strategy, so she would take Asta to Glamour World. Asta, remembering the intel and knowing his own time limit, wouldn't waste time and would use Yami's katana to slash right through Glamour World. Right after that, Asta would take down Dorothy, but with the time, Rill activated Twilight of Valhalla, and William sucked up a large portion of each captain's magic and transferred it to Fuegoleon and Salamander. Remembering the captain's fight of Jack cutting Salamander's breath, Nozel transports Fuegoleon right on Asta, and Fuegoleon attempts point-blank Salamander's breath, but Asta deflects this with Black Divider right back at Fuegoleon. But Fuegoleon would get up due to Twilight of Valhalla, and after seeing this, Asta would neg it with the Demon Destroyer, and Fuegoleon would go down. Worried about Rill and William's support, Asta would blitz them and take them down. Their speed wouldn't be enough to dodge. After this, Nozel, Charlotte, and Yami figures out Asta's timer, which has less than 2 minutes, but it's too late for Charlotte as Asta would get her with a Black Divider. Down to just Yami and Nozel, it would be a good fight. They will both keep their distances while attacking, but between using Black Divider as a shield and Black Tornado and key to dodge Dimension Slash, Asta wouldn't take any damage. Then Nozel and Yami would realize they don't have to beat him in Devil Union, they would just have to stall, so they would run full speed away. With Nozel's movement speed via his Mercury, he would get away, but Yami, even with his monozone boost, would still get caught and slashed by Asta from behind. But right after this, Asta's Devil Union goes undone. Nozel notices this and would instantly rip through Asta's body with his Mercury blades. To be honest, I do think Asta probably could win in this situation, but we need to know how strong 1/3 Magicula compares to the twins. If 1/3 Magicula is stronger than the twins, it increases the captain's chance of victory by a lot. But if the twins are stronger, it increases Asta's chance of victory. Also, if the captains had intel on Devil Union Asta, I think they definitely would win because Fuegoleon is a genius and the rest of the captains are really smart too, with a 4 to 5 in cleverness. Also, if Fuegoleon has Saint Stage, then Asta would definitely lose in my opinion. That's all for this video. Comment down below how you think the fight would go. Do you think Asta will win or the captains will win? Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It will mean a lot since I'm really close to 100 subscribers. See you.